Hi, it's your girl Vannah Termise, and I am joining you guys today with Brandon Houston on an episode of Superstar Spotlight.
What's going on, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Superstar Spotlight. I am your host and favorite actor, Brandon Houston. And as always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to each and every episode. As always, these episodes are sponsored by Guilty Rich. So make sure you check out the Instagram page at guilty.rich and the website guiltyrichboutique.com. Fall season is here, so make sure y'all shop the fall collection. You don't want to miss the new hoodies, sweaters, sweatsuits, tracksuits. All of that is on the website. So make sure y'all hit up guiltyrichboutique.com. Replace the E with a 3. Spell it all the way through. Check them out. Shout out to them for sponsoring this video. And speaking of this video, we're going to get right into it because we have a very special guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, stepping into the spotlight is a woman who has been on the scene creatively when it comes to building a business, building a brand, creating a design through the world of fashion. And she is here today to talk about that and the realities of being a business owner and everything like that that comes with it. And just being, in the community, doing what she loves to do. She is a CEO. She has been a model. And most importantly, she too loyal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the spotlight, Miss Vannah Termise. How are you doing today?
I am fine, Brandon. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
That's great. So I see the introduction is awesome. Thank you so much for that. And like he said, CEO, She Too Loyal. Here I am. And we came today to talk about, like he said, the barrier of the business where we can, go ahead and see the outs and ends, the do's, the don'ts, and stuff like that today. Is basically what I wanted to talk to him about and you guys.
Yeah, and it's definitely important that we get some of those, different sides of the spectrum because, a lot of people that come on the show, they talk about, the positive sides, but they don't talk about, what they really have to go. Yeah.
You got pros and you have cons to everything. And when he wanted to interview someone, I was like, let's go deeper than the success, than this, than that, and the other. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about business, how I started off everything I did alone. As he introduced me into She Too Loyal, my first LLC was Sleepwear and Lingerie. I started off selling lingerie and things like that, like sleepwear. And I did that for a year and I seen how the business was going, me working for myself and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I can do this. This is cool. I used to be in the fashion world when I was younger. I was 14 when I started modeling. I had signed for a modeling company, Trendsetters Productions. And I did modeling, runway, photo shoots with them for at least a year and a half before I let everything go, which he asked me what was my passion, what keep me going with what I'm doing now. And what I do now is I take what I've learned from modeling and seeing designers and being backstage and learning different things. And I take that and I ran with it. And I was like, okay, I like this atmosphere. It's the perfect atmosphere for me. It makes me feel good. I love to dress up, keep my hair done, nails, all that. Ladies, we do that. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, what can I do more? I like to style people. So I started telling my friends like, hey, girl, what are you doing? This don't go, that don't go. I'm that friend. let's put this together. Let's throw this bracelet, this necklace, this shirt, this jacket with this. And I was like, okay, I am really into fashion. And I was like, it's not just modeling. Like, I want to style people. I'm like, I want to get everything together for you guys. Like, here I am modeling with Adriana Lanice. Shout out to Adriana. I started modeling with her after putting everything to the side, coming forward, doing business with her, working with her, doing shows, just modeling. And then I was like, okay, I can go deeper than that. And my Instagram name, which is where you guys can find me, she underscore two with two O's underscore loyal, is where you can look and see some of the things that I've done, some of the shows I've done, some of the, runway walks I've did and stuff like that.
It's all right.
Need water. Stuff like that. And we just went from there. I talked to her. I seen like how she did her business, how she created everything, and how she, pinpointed to where she wanted to be. Like, that's a real entrepreneur. Like, to sit back and see how somebody can do it by themselves is what made me start to do things by myself. And then I gained consciousness and more confidence to put my best foot forward and say, hey, here I am, throwing my brand out. I'm done modeling. I'm going to design, and I'm going to go from there.
Okay, that's a very, very interesting story, just to see like the motivations that and the
Somebody
inspirations.
else can put
Yeah.
into you, even though you already had that outlook on what you wanted to do on the side. Because I am a CNA.
Okay.
I play piano, I sing, so it's like trying to put that into everything else that I'm doing, and I'm doing it alone. So that's what I want to talk about, how it's hard in a way for you guys to try to start something. You don't have a team. You need a team. You need somebody assistant, somebody there to help, give you that helping hand. Because at the end of the day, when you're doing it alone, it's so much harder. Like, I am 2 years into my business. I can't say that it's horrible. I can't say that it's bad. I can't say that it's not working for me. But I can say that it may be a little steady. It may be, more a bit punctual here and there. And when you have people behind you to help you, I just want you guys to know that is way better to just have that helping hand. Like, everybody want to have that big head where they think they can run a business alone or anything like that, but you can't do that. Like, you really do need help. Going into my brand, She Too Loyal, and talking to Brandon today about, just trying to get you guys ahead. Like, you have to have the materials, you have to have the mindset, you have to have the passion, you have to have like the confidence, you have to be driven, you have to be motivated, and you also have to have faith, and you have to be spiritual, and you have to have God on your side. I don't know if you're that person, you may not be that person, but it's best to be that person, because you will see how things move and elevate better for you. And you will watch yourself elevate and change and grow. You are going to lose. You're going to lose some. You're going to win some. I lost a lot, but I'm constantly regaining, and I'm learning, and I want to better myself in this industry, because as a fashion stylist, designer, and a runway model, trying to do everything all alone has showed me that I need a team. So at the end of the day, that's really what I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about, is building a team. Like, really finding that glue, that structure, that balance, and that perseverance to go forward. And you're going to get knocked down. Things are not always going to be great for you. Like, there's flaws, there's pros, there's cons. But at the end of the day, if you keep your head up and you're motivated and you're determined, everything should really fall into place for you. It may not be in your time, but it's going to be in a speed that you need it to be in, because nothing should be rushed.
That's deep right there. First of all, let's clap it up for 2 years of She Too Loyal. That's
Thank
an
you.
amazing accomplishment within itself. Even with some of the things that you have encountered, in your time as a business owner, you're still able to push through. You're still able to, keep yourself involved and engaged in your business, in your brand, everything like that. So that's definitely amazing to see. And I wanted to backtrack a little bit. You spoke about the challenge of not having a team and doing like majority of the things by yourself. Is that the major challenge for you when it comes to building your business? And are there any other challenges that people should be aware of from your personal experience when it comes to that?
I would say that it's a major challenge for me because I'm an open person. I'm very caring. I'm helpful, but I am direct. I have like probably as a business owner, you say certain things and then you don't say certain things. But when you're the type of person that don't hold back and you know where right is right, wrong is wrong, I feel like I'm being played or anything in this industry, fashion world, music wise, anything like that. Where you're held back not by yourself, by others. You'll sit and you'll be like, okay, it's not me. Like I put my best foot forward, my right and my left, to do the things that I know I needed to do, and I did it all by myself. You're in a better position to me. You have a team, you have this, you have that, and the other, but you don't want to help. When you're in the industry, you come into people like that. Like you deal with people like that. Like you're in a way better position. And I'm not asking for no handouts or anything like that. I don't need nobody to sponsor me to do anything like that. I would love it. Don't get me wrong. Never not taking it. But to be doing something like you said, backtracking and back to the alone part of the business, not having a team and stuff like that, it is hard. And it plays a part when you don't have that support. It makes you feel a certain type of way and things like that. And then you have your outbursts, and that's where you get a little bit unprofessional. But that's where I've learned. I've been there, I've done that, and I've learned like those things you can't do. Everybody not gonna rock with you. Everybody not gonna be with you, stand with you, by your side, and have your back. I get that. But at the same time, when you're a genuine person and you do all of those things that you don't get in return, it bothers you a little bit. And when it comes to business, you can't mix business with pleasure. And sometimes, often we do.
Right.
That's just the reality of it. And that's what I really wanted to talk about. Like the reality of business, the reality of starting a brand, the reality of doing things by yourself, and the reality of, hey, this is my moral truth. This is what I wanted to do. This is what I started. This is what I want to continue to do. But then you will sit back like, how can I continue? All I can say is when you feel like that and you feel like you can't go on and you don't have nobody in your corner to continue your business, to be sitting up all night packaging labels, sending people their product that they didn't order from you off or anything like that, don't get discouraged. Like just stay ahead, like stay persistent, stay level-headed, and just go from there, because being a business owner isn't hard. It's not easy. You just got to stay focused. So when you get knocked off your square, you're going to see yourself go left, of course. But when you stay ahead or you try to prevail and you stay relevant, I think that's the biggest thing. And with She Too Loyal, I've been trying to stay relevant. You guys haven't really seen me on the scene in a couple of months.
Yeah.
I had took an L. Let's just keep it all the way 100. I took an L. Building everything back up. And when you guys see me in the next year, boss status. That's all I can say.
There we go. There we go. And for us to get a bit more of an understanding from you, what exactly is She Too Loyal? So just so the people know, because there are some people that may not have seen it at all. So
Yeah.
what exactly is it?
So She Too Loyal started because of something I went through. And it just made me put my feelings into work, basically. Like, how can I mend how I feel through like Making clothes? Okay. My name is, just putting it out there, and it's my government, y'all. Don't go looking for me. Please don't. I love y'all. I'm nice. Don't go looking for me.
Don't do too much, y'all.
Vannah Termise Lewis. That's my government. STO. She too loyal. I was in an abusive relationship with a guy who literally like played me like I wasn't a good girl or anything like that. Like I was battered, distressed, beat, all that at 19, 18, 20 years old. And I don't know why I stayed. And I want to talk to you guys about this. Like this is just the reality of things. He used to treat me like crap. Like I had an Instagram. I couldn't be on social media with him. I couldn't have Facebook, nothing. And when I had it, he made me delete it or he controlled it. So I made me an Instagram and I was like, okay, my name, she too loyal, STL, Vannah Termise Lewis. That's my Instagram. It went from me making my Instagram to she too loyal to me portraying to going into selling clothes with that pattern on there. She too loyal, pretty and privileged because of how he made me feel. And I just wanted to be inferior. Like I want to show him like I'm way stronger than what you think I am. Like we're not doing that. Like so if I can go deeper into my initials and pull that out of there and it really means something to my life that I can make a difference for other women. I do drop shipping, which is like a third party thing where I don't really have to be hands on with the stuff that I sell or, create. They'll do it for me and they ship it off. Which, if anyone wants to start a business, that's a good start. But when I created that and I made my bio and I was just telling people like the site that I do my drop shipping through allows you to do campaigns. Okay. So if you purchase anything off my site with them, every dime goes to a campaign, and mine is going to battered, abusive, women rights, and stuff like that. So when you purchase a product from me, it's going towards that. It's not coming in my pocket. I get a percentage, right, but I'm basically donating whatever I earn from that site to that cause. So when you do shop with me, just know it's for a cause. I've been through a lot. That brand, She Too Loyal, builded me. It branded me. It molded me. And I'm here today to say that if you go through something, if you've been through anything, learn from it. Take your weakness and make it stronger, like, and just go from there.
That's definitely a significant symbolism behind it, and I never would have known that if I didn't have to sit down with you. And that's definitely just an amazing story to see how you overcame that situation and made something out of it. All right, you guys, we had to take a bit of a break. When you talk about something that's powerful and near and dear to your heart, you get a bit emotional, and that's okay because that's the power of knowing that what you do has a significant meaning, and it not only impacts you, but when it impacts other people that can relate to your story and everything like that, bring out a bit of emotion, and that's okay. That's okay. That means that you're doing something for a good cause and you're representing a good cause, and bringing awareness to situations that that matter. Might not get talked about a lot, and it brings more attention to that so people can talk about it and be involved and make a difference in that specific area. So I just thank you for even sharing that story with me. Of course. It was powerful and just amazing to see the symbolism and correlation between She Too Loyal.
Like I went that deep about it. Like just that's just me. Like I'm very peculiar about things, and I was just like, okay, it all adds up. Like I literally made everything add up and made it make sense for me. At the end of the day, because I take control of the things that I do, want to do, or that I'm doing. We all have options, but at the end of the day, it's your choice. So I choose to stand on sheets of oil at the end of the day, and I want to build, and I eventually want to become an advocate for women that has been abused. So I take fashion deeper than just fashion and styling. Like, people express themselves through what they wear at the end of the day. If I want to put on what I got on right now, today I felt a little bit chill, but I want to be a little bit classy, Yeah, I put Jordans on, so, that's just an option at the end of the day. So when I put myself in the fashion world and I built my brand and I came from what I came from, it made me stronger at the end of the day. And it's also my weakness. But like I say, you take your weakness and you have to find your strength within your weakness. So here I am today, 2 years in, she too loyal. And I recommend, like I said, don't do it alone. Find someone you can trust, someone that you know you can build with, someone that you know that can assist you, help you, be there when you can't be at this place or that place, but they can go be there for you at this place when you're at that place. Like, those are the type of things and the type of people that you need around you when you're conducting a business. You can't slack. It can't just be just you, because you're going to get trampled with a lot of work, a lot of packaging, a lot of shipping and all that stuff you just don't want to deal with by yourself. And I just want to talk about the reality of the things like that.
Okay, and it's good that you're here talking about those realities because a lot of people might not know what exactly goes into making a business and how hard it actually is to get things off the ground and rolling.
Investing
Yeah.
every single dime, penny, and nickel, okay? Especially if it's by yourself and you don't have an investor. It's every single dime, penny, and nickel extra that you have on the side that you want to put forth to create a business, be relevant, stay relevant, anything like that. Like, you have to be ready. You have to be prepared. Like, you have to have that money put to the side. You have to be able and really ready to take a L every now and again. I'm not saying every time. I'm not saying, every day or anything like that. But every now and again, just don't. That's just a part of business at the end of the day. So just stay focused and just stay ready and stay prepared, which is the same as ready. But y'all know what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
really stay into what you start. Don't stop. Like, when you stop something you started, that's procrastination. You cannot procrastinate. Like, procrastination is, I think, the biggest thing that we fall back up on, and we don't go ahead, we don't keep pushing, and we don't look forward because things could be better. Like, you see, everything is not great. We're not perfect as human beings. Nothing is going to fall into the palm of your hand and you just be like, okay, it's there. It was done like that. No, you have to put in that hard work and that dedication.
Definitely, definitely. And I like how you said to always be prepared because a lot of people, we go into our specific brands or ideas with the mindset to win, but we're not prepared for,
fail.
Yeah. So I think we have to, cover both sides and make sure that, when, well, not when, but if it does happen, we have the contingency in place to know how to handle that and how to take what caused that specific L or failure and build on top of that. So the next time we get in that situation,
because you have the moments where you just like, dang, I'm a failure. Like, I am failing real bad. Like, that's just the reality of it. Like, nobody really wants to talk about that. That is why I'm here today, to just put a little bit more pressure on it, to tell you guys, like, you win some, you lose some. But at the end of the day, what do you say on Friday? You live.
You live to fight another day.
So, yeah, I just wanted to touch bases with you, Brandon.
Yeah.
And when you were looking for someone to speak with today and everything, like, I wanted to put my best foot forward and try to be here and just talk about the reality of everything.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I thank you for coming on
Of
to the
course.
show because we've had a couple interviews, in the past at the fashion shows and everything, and those have been always, a dope interaction. But for us to, have to sit down and kind of go deeper into it and into the brand and everything, it speaks volumes about, the dedication and determination from you as a business owner, and I think that speaks volumes just to see how far you've come from that to now, and you're still doing your thing and everything like that.
And like I said, I've been on pause for a little bit, but just look forward to fall fashion, winter scene coming up for She Too Loyal. And like I said, y'all know I pronounce my men's brand Man Up.
Okay.
And we have our hoodies and like different joggers that I'm getting ready to add for fall time and stuff like that. So just tap in.
Yeah, definitely tap in with the brand. She Too Loyal. It's a dope brand, and I'm gonna make a purchase myself because I've been meaning to do that. I've been slacking on all the designers, but
You're
how
my
can we?
friend on Facebook.
I am.
You should have been tapped my
I
link.
should have
Go
been.
get you a Man Up hoodie and represent.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
They're on there.
I'm gonna make it happen, and y'all make sure y'all make it happen.
My sizes go up to 4XL. That's for women and men. So don't ever think that you can't get nothing from me because you can't fit it. I try to accommodate all sizes.
Yeah, she definitely got it for everybody. So me, I'm gonna get mine. So make sure y'all get yours for sure, for sure. And speaking of the brand itself, you talked about being on pause right now to build up for the fall and the winter seasons. What are some of the things that you have done during this break to make sure that She Too Loyal continues to stand out as a brand?
Well, right now, I have a new sewing machine, and I am currently just stocking up. Oh my goodness. You guys haven't seen me do the knitting, the crocheting and stuff yet. I have tons of yarn, different colors, different textures and stuff like that I'm getting ready to tap into for fall. And just building up on product right now, on materials, sewing thread and different things. So I can just keep it rolling and go from there. So just be looking out.
Yeah, and definitely be on the lookout. I personally can't wait to see what you got coming out next. I've definitely been a fan of yours, and I just want to say that I appreciate you even putting it all out there. Just taking that risk and making that investment to build something that resonates with people. For me, learning the meaning behind it today, now I see like why that is named what it's named, and it just all
makes sense.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. Yeah.
Sometimes I was like very not open about like what I've been through and different things like that, like what built up that trust to even put it out there. So
yeah, and then even in the designs themselves, I feel like there's symbolism too. Like I remember the hoodies with the arrow on it. Like, was that like a symbol?
Are we hitting with Cupid? I think you're a little bit stuck with me because I am loyal, type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I feel like I actually had like someone who's purchased with me and stuff like that, like asked me like, is everything gonna have that on there? And I'm like, no, it will not. I'm gonna venture out. Things are gonna be a little bit different. It's not gonna be the same pattern every time. That's when I went from the She Too Loyal t-shirts and hoodies to actually outfits and different things like that with different shows. So when my peers or a crowd tap into what I'm doing and they ask me for something different, I think that's when I try to push to give something different, a little bit more extravaganza, not just t-shirt, hoodie, simple stuff. Crop tops is what I started off doing.
Okay.
But now it's, oh, you got this outfit, you got this jogger, you got this hoodie, you got this hat, you got this tote bag, and I just see a wide variety of different things coming along for me. So if I can be mindful enough to listen to people tell me like, hey, what's coming up next? What's going to be different? That's what's going to make me strive to bring out something different and just be different and not like everybody else. Like I always have people tell me like, I love your brand because it's kind of, it's not plain, but it's simple. It's not extra. It's your everyday wear type of thing. And I took pleasure in that comment one day, and I just try to keep it just like that because that's the type of person that I am. I'm not extra. I'm simple. I'm very conservative and stuff like that. So I just sit back and I listen more so I can learn. And when you listen more, you learn more.
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't listen, it's hard to learn. And you can't get ahead when you're not listening and you're not learning. So that's just me changing my perspective on when I started my business, thinking I could do everything on my own. And that's why I'm here today showing you no. Build a team, get you some help, some assistance, and just be great at the end of the day because you're worth it. If you thought about a plan or a goal or a career, you push forward and you make sure that it was worth it because you thought about it. That's what you wanted. When it came to your brain, if that's not what you wanted to do.
That is, yeah, I'm hope y'all listening to that because now's the time to learn something. And she's definitely been dropping gems all day today. And I just appreciate you even, you know, dropping the game for the people, just to know, your story, just the overall general scope of what goes into a business and everything like that. Is really important. All right, so I know I said I was going to, get my pieces from you because I need to be supporting and y'all need to be supporting too. So in order for us to do that, just one more time, just drop your Instagram and the website or anything you got where we can make a purchase for She Too Loyal.
Okay, my Facebook is Vannah Termise, VANNAHTERMISE. My link is in my bio. If you hit me up on Instagram, it's she underscore two with two O's loyal underscore loyal. So if you type that in, my link is also in that bio. But if you go through my page, you'll be able to see all the different like items that I have for sale or what I have trending at the time. So just tap in with me at Vannah Termise or at Instagram, she underscore two with two O's underscore loyal.
And there you have it, guys. So make sure y'all tap in with her. Please shop with She Too Loyal. It's a dope brand. And like I said, we just want to see it go as big as it can get. And yeah, we definitely want to see it at the top. At the top for sure.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. So with that being said, I want to thank you for coming on to the show.
Of course.
Definitely
I'm glad to be on the show.
I'm glad to have you.
I follow you. I support you as well.
Thank you.
And things like that. Like you've been on the scene with every major fashion show that has been going on and A10 right now. So like you said, we're both staying relevant, keeping our head above water, and that's all we can do.
Exactly. And I definitely can't wait to see you in whichever fashion show you pop out at again with She Too Loyal doing the big thing and everything like that. So I can't wait to see that. I hope y'all are around when she pop back out too because it's going to be big and it's going to be dope. And yeah, we just waiting for real. Okay. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of Superstar Spotlight. You can catch this episode along with each and every episode on my Facebook under the name Brandon Houston. If you want highlights and clips from the episodes, you can check out my IG and my TikTok at BrandonUpNext810. And if you want to see the full Superstar Spotlight playlist, you can head to my YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/favorite actor, and it's right there for y'all to check out as well. So yeah, make sure y'all not only support Vannah and She Too Loyal, but also support Flystar Media and Superstar Spotlight as well. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me if y'all do so. All right? Okay. And Also, I want to thank again the sponsor for this video, Guilty Rich. Make sure y'all go to the IG guilty.rich and the website guiltyrichboutique.com. Fall season is here. Make sure y'all cop some merchandise. You don't want to be left behind, because if you're going to be guilty, be guilty rich.
That's right.
You feel me? So yeah, make sure y'all tap in with that. And yeah, that's it for the episode. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.